another was report. We're picking up where we left off on our last show. We got the same clothes on. I know you're going to say that.
But you got to do the beginning.
What's the beginning? Y'all ride along with us as we drop off of Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash and talk about whatever is in the news or whatever we want to talk about at that time. So what else is going on?
I was trying to think.
Anything else the View was talking about or no?
Well, like I said, they had that lady on that talked about Elon Musk, so she must work with him, and they were just kind of getting clarification on what he's doing, and she talked a little bit about his background.
So she like him or she works with him now?
I think she used to work with him, real close to him, and she has a book out, but she gave background to who he is and his little bit of knowledge, his little bit of knowledge of even government, you know, things that he was tapping into before. So, but still, to your point, just the way he did it, I just felt like they didn't use wisdom on how they're trying to clean up the fat, cut the fat in the government. All
right, I'm gonna take y'all in with me. When I come back, maybe figure out if there's another story that they was talking about or something else you want to talk about. Okay. All right, I'm going to take y'all in. All right, here we go. Let me turn y'all around. Even if it's not news or just, I have something people was talking about. You can think about it right now. If you was on a boat and you had to save drowning your spouse or your baby, which one would you save? People have been arguing about that.
You had no choice?
You have to save, you only got time to save one. Your spouse or your baby. People been arguing about that. So what would y'all do? You had to save your spouse or your baby. The lady who they asked the question to, she said her spouse, and people went off. She gave biblical reasons, and you know that's your person that God gave you. Hi, Karen.
Right there.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. So she said that she would save her spouse, and people got mad. All right, let me turn. And then let's see what Lenora say. I'm going to tell y'all what I think, and y'all comment down below what y'all think. All right, y'all. We was on our way to pick up another pickup, and then they threw in Starbucks. So let's turn around. Let's turn around and go to pick that one up. All right. So the question was, oh, I'm hot. I don't know why I'm so hot. If you are in a boat,
left or right?
Left. Well, let me see. Yeah, left. With the way we was headed before, 45. You're in a boat and you only got time to save one. Your spouse or your infant child. Which one are you saving first?
How my child is how old?
I don't know. Let's say 10 months.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Well, just answer. Just what would you think you would do?
Because I would think the one I'm closest to.
Okay.
Like, I can't.
What do you mean closest to?
Closest to, like, in proximity.
Oh, whichever one you, okay.
I mean, that's something
So you're looking at it like that. Which one has the probability of being saved better?
I figure he can save himself. He's grown. He's a big man. My baby can't.
What if he can't swim?
I can't swim.
Let's just pretend, Lenore.
Oh, there's so many scenarios. I would want to say...
You're doing too much. You're not married, so I mean, technically...
I know, I would have to be in that moment because I honestly don't know, not having neither one of them. I don't know who I would say first. I would think my husband and have another child with him. And
right. That's what the lady said.
Oh, our baby's dead.
This lady said...
Let's have another one.
She gave biblical reasons and all that. You would save him first, and then you could always have another child. People tore her up in the comment section because they was like, what? You would save a man over your child?
My baby's going to heaven. I'm not concerned with that.
I
would be hurt because I had the baby.
Yeah.
I gave birth to that baby.
Yeah.
But I can have another one. I don't know. I said I would save my child because I think that's what he would want. My husband?
Yeah. And then he would live with the guilt that you saved him over your child.
That's why I was saying who's closer to me. I would definitely say who's closer to me. If you're The baby's
you talking about physically close. You could do
almond
right here. Make a left.
Physically close to me would be the one I would have to touch.
Okay.
I won't just leave him or her and go get them. So right away. So
you're looking at, that's a good way to look at it. Which one is easier to save? Sometimes you got to look at it that way.
My baby right now is near me. I'm grabbing it.
Now, some people said the babies can float.
I know. I thought about that too when you said that. They'll be okay. They do better than me not knowing how to swim. I'll be trying to fight. I would probably kill them trying to save them. Because they probably just floating. Baloo, 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 baloo. So they were saying if it's an infant 10 months or whatever, he can turn around on his back and float. Mm-hmm. That's what somebody said. I don't know. For me, the guilt I would have letting my son or my child die, I think our marriage wouldn't last that. And I don't think that the husband or the wife would last knowing you chose them over their child. I just feel like, what would that person want me to do? And then too, you got to remember instincts. That's true too. She just had that baby. So she gonna probably go for that baby. She's connected to that baby right now because even the husbands be left out. That baby just came out of her. A baby, yeah. So she will gravitate to that baby right away. Some people went on the age of the child. Like they went opposite of what you're saying. Wow. They were saying if it's a man, chances he ain't gonna save the infant. He gonna save his wife before he save the baby. Like you just said, they not as close to them when they infants. Yeah, I got my wife. And one guy said, but if my child is older, I probably would save my child. See? So I think it's a lot of variables that go into that. It's not cut and dry. It's not cut and dry. And then if it's an older child, do you like them? And if your husband just had an affair, do you love your husband? Float away. Exactly. My child is coming first. How close am I to him anyway? He just cheated on me after I was pregnant. Even if he didn't cheat, if we're not friends and we don't have no friendship, it's a lot that goes into that. You pretty much a sperm donor. Yes, it's a lot to go into that question. So it's a lot of variables. I wouldn't have answered it. It's a lot of variables that go in. I would have said, like you're saying, all of the situations, it's a lot of stuff that can go. It's not cut and dry. No, it's not. It's a lot of variables that can go into that. Because me and my husband could have been married for 30 years and it's not a good marriage. But that's the old, who would you say? People do that with, people do that with, who would you say, your mom or your spouse? Like, people do that all the time. I don't know why they do that, because they know their situations are each different for each child, each person. Each family has different dynamics. You can be married and just be married because you for the kids only. I can love you. Or you may not like your mother-in-law and you ain't gonna save her. I can love you, but I don't think I'm gonna save you over my mom. So I don't know. What if your mom is 95 like grandma? It don't matter. She has Alzheimer's. I'm not gonna let my mom drown. No, in comparison to my husband. I'm sorry, Grandma. Going to heaven. Wow. Yeah. I mean, if she's older, she's going to die when I bring her home. She's 95. That's just wrong. I know that sounds bad, but I'm sorry. Those are bad scenarios. I'm sorry. It depends on the age of my mother. But I agree when you said instinct does kick in. And you can't hurt a person's instinct. And I think part of instinct is what you said, what's the probability of me saving one? I think all of that kicks in if it's an emergency. I can get to him a lot easier than I can get to that one. And it has nothing to do with whether I like this one more than I like that one. It's like if a house was burning and you see somebody at the window versus having to go in the house, and it doesn't mean I love the person less that's in the house. I see them. It's just I know I can say that one at the window. Yeah, I don't know if I can say the person if I got to go in the house. A bird in the hand is better than 10 in the bush. It's one of those. Make it right. Yeah. Do you let go of the bird that's in the hand and try to get the 10 in the bush, or do you keep the bird that's in the hand? Some people I'll just take the bird in the hand. Yeah, you feel bad because you want to be Superman. Yeah, save them all. But some people will go for the 10 in the bush and let the one bird go. Ooh. But for me, I'm the type of person. If you're right at that moment in my face, right there, I'm a bird in the hand person. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the sure thing always. I do gamble a little, but I'm not a gambler.
That's probably why we don't go to the casino all the time.
Right.
Because we're not gamblers. We do gamble a little, but I'm not risking nothing. I'm gonna always take the sure bet. Always.
I'll call for help for sure.
So you gonna get in the left lane.
I will call. Is that the hot dog place we're going
to?
I would call 911, come.
And this one guy said, throwing in what you said, he can't swim. So both of them gotta drown. I'm not killing myself, but that's a lie. Because I once jumped in the swimming pool, not able to swim, to grab a kid. My instinct.
Yeah.
We both could have died.
You didn't think about that. You didn't know how to.
I didn't think about it at the time. And it was so weird because when I jumped in, and it was a deep end. When I jumped in, I grabbed him and threw him to the side. And I started sinking. And I remember just saying, God, please help me. And God helped me do this to kind of get to the edge.
How many people have
died?
But
I would have died.
How many people have died
trying to save somebody? A lot of people have.
And that's real sad.
A lot of people have died trying to save.
And they died.
Or sometimes both of them die.
Yeah. That's the stories I don't like.
But if I do die, I want to die trying to save somebody.
Now you told.
If I'm a die.
You and Mama had an update with Angie Stone's situation.
Oh yeah, I'll say that when I come back out.
Yeah.
Angie Stone, the car accident. See, you have stuff to talk about. You just don't be remembering.
Well, you brought this up. That's what made me remember.
Here we go. At least a sausage or something. You didn't even do that. You could have had a sausage.
I woke up late and
I
went to work on the
She's hungry. All right. When you go to these places and pick up food, you get hungry. I'm good because I ate breakfast, so I'm not hungry. All right, y'all. Let's see. Hopefully they ready. Mateo. Hi, pick up for Mateo. Thank you. You always ready. I love that. All right, y'all. He always ready. Some places you go to. All right. I like to give people, if they always ready, I give you a compliment. Okay, let me turn y'all off. All right, we back. I told the guy he always ready. I gave him a compliment.
Oh.
He is always ready. Some places you go to, they'll never be ready. But he's always ready.
That's good.
So I love that. Okay, so we dropping off the Starbucks. When you go to Washington, make a left.
No cars.
So Angie Stone, well, you know what happened. If anybody don't know, Angie Stone was in a car accident on her way coming from
concert or something.
On her way coming from a concert and going to another concert. Yeah. See how you asked me again?
I forgot.
And it throws me off.
You threw me off, so you get to.
But this is every day.
No, I'm saying. Now I know how you feel, but I still got to throw you off. I'm sorry.
You can't
so
go.
I won't go the wrong direction.
You could have been gone.
Been gone.
Yeah, I know.
Been gone.
Yeah. You might as well wait now.
After the white truck, ain't nobody coming over here, so I'm fine. To be in the middle of the street. Okay.
All right. Get in the right lane. This first street coming up, you're gonna make a right. So she was in an accident, and she was in a van accident coming from the concert.
It was a bunch of people too, right?
It was like a lot of people in it. Yeah,
the one with his.
Right here. There was a lot of people, and she was the only one that died. So when we originally heard the story, we thought that she was hit by an 18-wheeler. In the van. The van was hit by an 18-wheeler.
Right, she died.
And she was the only one in the van that died, which everybody thought was kind of odd, but how you the only person to die and the 18-wheeler hits you?
Nobody else injured.
But then we get more information. It was some lady who was driving. It's going to be on the left, 4th house, 556. Just slow down. Pass it. The next house, I think. 556.
Yeah, long porch.
We thought that was odd because Starbucks. And leave at door. Please make sure the drink is double cupped. Girl, get out of here. That's something you tell them, not us.
Thank you.
They be cracking me up. Y'all crack me up when y'all put these notes. How we gonna make sure that the thing is double cupped? We literally walking in and picking up the order. You have to call. Y'all do know y'all can call them, right? Let me hip y'all on to something. When you guys order DoorDash or she's saying a long walk. When you order DoorDash or Uber Eats or any of them, Grubhub, you can call the restaurant and say, hey, I just did an order. I just did a Uber Eats order. The name is whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's see the stop sign. Yeah, we're going to go up this way. This one is Waukegan, so go that way. The name is blah, blah, blah. Can you double cup my order? You don't tell the Uber driver. Because we don't care.
Hopefully she told that to
And we can't do anything. So hopefully you told that to Starbucks.
Now sometimes they'll ask you to do more condiments or something. I need mustard.
I can't do that either.
A straw.
Because a lot of times I don't even see your thing until I click next.
That's true.
And by that time I'm in the car on the way to your house. So
okay this way?
Yeah, make it right. So everybody walking their dogs. Well, let me turn the thing they can see. Right.
I was seeing if they could see. They
oh.
Can't. There they go.
I don't know why I had
on camera.
Keep straight. So yeah, call Starbucks or call McDonald's or call whoever you are. And you need tissue?
Not now.
Oh. And they could help you out with whatever you need. Okay? Anyway, Angie Stone was in this accident. So we're finding out more and more.
Why is that on the street? I mean on the
sidewalk. We're finding out more and more, make it right, about what happened. Because it's a mysterious accident, I guess people thinking.
Yeah.
When it comes to find out, the van had flipped over. And the people that was... I asked you.
My nose is still itching. Your hair is in the thing. If I close it and it's on your hair, I'm sorry. Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah.
The van had flipped over, and apparently, that's a different house.
I'm sure colonial looking.
The van had flipped over, and everybody was climbing out of the van. Mm-hmm. And this lady said she was driving with her, make a left at the stop sign. She was driving with her, along with her daughter. She saw the van flip over, so she pulled over to the side of the road to see if she could help. And Angie Stone, she was, there's a lot of traffic, so figure out how we're gonna do this. I don't know. This is gonna be a tough one. You might have to bogart. Wait for you finish your nose.
It's giving me time to clean my nose.
That's what I'm saying. Let you get your nose. Now, once they clear, you ain't got time to do your nose because you won't get another chance. Okay, on this side, after these few cars, anybody else gonna have to slow down. I don't know about this side. Oh, see? Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. I almost want to go when that guy go. If ain't nobody coming this way.
They'll be clear after this. So I can be in the middle of the street at least.
Okay. So I would go in the middle of the street if you can. Okay.
I have to wait on these guys.
Oh, okay.
Kim. I'm looking to the left and you looking to the right.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep straight. When you get to Hunt Club, make it right.
Oh, okay.
The lady pulled over to help Angie get out the car. She was climbing out the window. She helped get her out the window.
Yes.
And she was, kind of dazed up. And the next thing you know, the lady said...
Because this lady's lived to talk about it.
Yeah. She remembered just being in darkness. Almost like something was just over her. And then she looked up and a 18-wheeler rolled over her and Angie Stone. It hit them. Thank God she lived. She didn't go underneath the tires, but it must have hurt. It must have hurt.
Rolled over her.
Either rolled over or hit her head on. She didn't survive.
Oh, Lord.
So she was killed by the 18-wheeler.
Just get out of the wrecked vehicle they were in.
This is what they saying, allegedly.
Oh.
Now we got to make sure that this lady's story is right and she's not a
nutcase. She's in La La Land thinking she was doing all of that, and it really didn't happen. I was concerned about
so we'll find
whatever caused the van to do whatever.
Maybe that was the same thing that made the truck. Maybe it was something in the road or on the street that made both of them go off. I don't know. To
climb out of a
and then get hit,
turned over vehicle, and then get hit by a vehicle.
It's like Final Destination.
Yeah.
That's like Final Destination.
Or the movie I like, Taken, when he was chasing that guy from the airport. He thought he got away when he jumped on top of the truck and then jumped on the ground. Another car coming by hit him.
So make it right.
So I know if that is all true, this is allegedly
at Belvedere.
Going to Waukegan. That person in the truck, if they survived, if they didn't, they killed somebody. And it wasn't like we talked about on the other show. Mistakes are not malicious. You didn't do that on purpose.
You still got to pay.
But you took a life. Now, that's why I was asking you. You said no.
What are you talking about?
Because that was a mistake.
It don't matter. You still got to pay.
Just civil court, but not go to jail.
Oh, something. I don't know. You still got to.
Because I just asked you on the last show if it's an accident and it's caused by whatever Mother Nature, and you.
Well, Mother Nature. We didn't say that was
whatever
Mother
that
Nature.
Situation is.
We didn't say Mother Nature.
Not Mother Nature, but whatever it is.
I hold what I said. If it's Mother Nature, that's not your fault.
Well, what's the difference if it's Mother Nature or something in the street and he couldn't?
Well, that's different. But I'm saying if his driver
he was avoiding hitting someone else,
that's fine.
So I'm just saying whatever they find out.
That's different. But if you was sleepy or something,
no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying let's look at all the good reasons that could possibly be. If it's not your fault, kind of thing, like the girl running with the baton.
Yeah, if it's the girl running the baton, it was her fault.
If it could be a civil suit still against him, right?
That's true.
Money, or even from the trucking company.
From the trucking company, or
because the life is taken
from the state. Yeah. How long was that in the road? Whatever that was in the road, if it was something.
We always think about when things happen, somebody getting sued.
Exactly.
You just think about that right away.
Yep.
But that does not replace the life that was taken.
No.
You know, it's like you can sue for all the money in the world.
So we got to find out. I think it's still open to finding out
investigation.
Yeah, the investigation.
Yeah, Mama called me yesterday. She said, I'm watching on YouTube. I'm watching on the news. That whole Angie Stone thing. Because I said, Mom, we talked about Angie Stone. She said, no, they have more information. She was trying to get me
Why you talking like that? She don't talk like that.
She was trying to get me to see.
No, I don't know.
She was trying to get me to see. You know I always do that, so why you make a comment?
But that's not how she talks.
I do voiceover. I don't care. I'm not always on the right voice that I'm doing. It may be a wrong accent. It may be, if I'm doing daddy, I may talk low.
Like if somebody gonna go out their way to do a voice, at least be similar to the voice.
Well, it's different than my voice. I'm not gonna be similar to hers. No, hers is similar.
If somebody has a country accent, try to get as close as you can.
And then you'll dog me out saying, "Is that supposed to be country?"
At least it's close. You don't do a Mexican accent.
What's close to me, and I'm not an actor, and I'm not good at voiceover, is that her voice is different than mine. That's the only point I'm making. Oh, no.
Oh, Lord. Why even do that? Go ahead.
I just want to do a different voice. But she was calling me, trying to get me to understand that this is newer, this is updated news.
No, I didn't hear the story. But and then your voice.
You talk like that with me.
Your voice.
Don't even try it.
Wait a minute. Another thing.
I don't talk like that.
Another thing. If you're gonna do a voice, and I'm an entertainer, so I'm trying to give you some points.
But even as an entertainer,
if you're gonna do a voice to add another voice, at least do your voice.
No, you can't do that.
No, I'm saying you would do your voice change.
No.
Did you hear the one about the blank? No, I didn't hear the one about the blank.
Do that.
That's not how you talk either.
I know.
At least do your voice right.
You're not getting out of this one, because when you do me, you talk stupid.
That's not a far cry.
I said, Kim, that's not my voice. I don't understand. Why you gotta talk like that for me? You know good well I don't talk that way.
Self-explanatory.
So you do it.
It's
no, even if it's not a stupid voice, it's just a weird.
It's a caricature. It's a caricature.
Why you did this?
Exactly. If I'm doing it for a caricature. If I'm saying you're a moron, I'm gonna do a moron's voice.
No, even if you're not doing a moron.
Watch this guy.
I was doing that with Mama. Lenore, you need to pick up the car.
You didn't do that. It was or lower voice?
I don't know what it was. I just know it wasn't mine.
Okay, so can I do what I said? Watch him because he don't see you. He's looking and he ain't looking. Just relax, buddy. All right, go ahead.
You really want to get over?
I know.
Let me let this man get over. I'm going to get over in the lane that's going slow and let him go by.
I hate people that drive like that.
How far am I going?
Like you waiting on you to move, Jackson. Okay, so I'm saying if you do a voice, when you go back to your voice, do your voice. You even change your voice.
I don't remember. I'm still in that mode. I told you I'm not good with that.
It's like you'll go, so are you guys going to go to the store? No, I may not go to the store. No, talk your normal voice. Are you guys going to go to the store? No, I'm not going to go to the store. Just do you.
I can't go back to you. It's all, I'm in a moment. Oh, he did that just to come here. To exit where he 94. Really? Moron. You had to hurry get there, I guess. Maybe in a hurry.
But he could have stayed in the right lane.
Maybe he's in a hurry. So, but yeah, that she was pretty much trying to tell me that it was more updates regarding Angie Stone's accident.
You know, it's people coming off of here.
They already are. Oh, well, I'm beating him, so. Okay. Well, how far am I going?
Jackson.
I didn't hear Jackson.
All right.
You was busy talking about my voice.
Jackson.
Okay.
So, yeah, anyway, that's
it was just sad to hear that. You did say she was speaking earlier.
She was talking about the music industry and saying how they was holding her royalties and how it looked like she was getting ready to sue them. So some people think that they offed her because anytime you speak out against the music industry, people always end up.
So it just happened that the truck came along.
They either end up dead or they end up in jail or something crazy. So people they got the conspiracy theory on that. And then she also said in a video right before that, a few months ago, the devil was trying to kill her. Yeah. And that God spared her life. And so she cried. She had some fainting spell or something, and she cried out to God and said, Lord, please help me. And so she said God allowed her to live because she stopped breathing or something. And they said she's supposed to be dead. So she said, the devil really trying to kill me, y'all, so pray for me. And I just think that that's odd that you the only one that got ran over. Not the only one that got ran over, the only one that died.
And that whole accident.
You're not the only one that was in the van when it flipped over. You're not the only one that got hit by the truck.
And the white
lady.
But
you're the only one that died.
The white lady even had the same
drive-by
truck.
Exactly. Ran her over. So I just thought that was...
And I was telling Mama, I said, sometimes you question life and you're like, okay, is it just really
maybe it was her time. It was her time.
Is there something? But like I said, and my mom said on her Mother Woods' Inspirational Corner, I brought up our cousin's song, Living to Live Again.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't hear that. I didn't watch that.
Just having an understanding of that. People may not understand we're part spirit. Our spirit lives on. The body will go back to the dust. Yeah. And no matter what happens to the body, have you prepared for your spirit man to live on? Yeah. And she seemed to me prepared. She seemed like she was a spiritual person.
Yeah, she did.
That she had a relationship with God.
Yeah. So I just pray for her family and
your family. Right away when Mama.
What a way to go.
When Mama gave us that information and we talked yesterday about it, I just began to pray for her family. I pray for her children, her grandchildren. I heard she was a grandparent. Yeah. It's just news you don't want to hear.
It's sad.
So,
but yeah, that was the latest with Angie Stone.
And they're still confirming things with Gene Hackman, right? The actor.
The dog. They were supposed to do something with the dog.
They think that he got a hold of maybe that same thing that the wife died of.
Oh, that
virus or
that
whatever
virus.
She had.
Yeah.
So they're thinking that.
Well, he had just come from a procedure at the hospital. So some people think he just starved to death. Because she had him in the crate, healing from that procedure. So he couldn't get out.
And she died how many days? 7 days?
7, yeah. So you could die. Yeah. We don't know.
They need to still do a what you call it on him.
So we don't know.
You know, just all kinds of ways to leave this earth. But be ready.
All right, what's the latest? Anything else? Remember, you going to Jackson.
You haven't told anybody how your take on DDG and how
I did.
What show?
Well, he came back. The last show we did, we talked about him coming out about Hallie and saying that
we sure did.
That she won't let him see his son, which he's a moron. she is letting you see your son. You may not like the times that she's letting you see your son.
He wants more flexibility.
But you trying to come out as if she don't let you see your son.
That don't seem like her personality to her.
And we see you with your son on every video.
That don't seem like that would be her personality.
I know. And then some people was like, if she not letting you see your son, maybe there's a reason. Maybe you let him climb tables and stuff.
Well, I know when you showed me with him on video, he said he was teaching him bad words, like the N-word or stuff. Wasn't he saying something? And I said, Kim, does he not know his son can pick that word up?
Oh, I don't know.
It was something you showed me.
But I just feel like...
he's not a positive influence all the time.
My thing is, I like DDG, but he's young and he's stupid. And he needs to mature and he needs to grow. And it doesn't mean that Hallie is perfect, because she got some issues too. Mm-hmm. And but she is the primary caregiver. And I don't know why men don't like to hear that. You didn't marry that person. Yeah. So you are not the primary caregiver. The one who popped them out is the one that's the primary caregiver.
And understand.
Period.
And understand this. She can marry.
Exactly.
A man
like
that's
Sierra.
not even you.
Well, I'm going to Jackson, so
I'm gonna go left
Sierra,
on Jackson or right.
Right.
Okay.
Sierra married Russell.
Yeah.
And he's a better father than Future.
And he puts it in Future's face too.
And DDG is, I'm not gonna say he's not a good father, because he does spend time with his son when he can, and he is you could tell he wants to be in his son's life. He's not like Future.
But what would he do if Hallie gets married?
He gonna have to share.
And
then he makes a comment like, I don't want to take her to court, because he needs to go to court. Because then they're gonna be like, the child stays with you for the summer. No, he's not. That's when the child is in school. When the child gets in school, the judges say he can stay with the father for the summer, and then during the rest of the year when he's in school, he stays with his mom. The judge is not going to do that for a 1-year-old.
Oh, okay.
That's why I told you, he says some of the dumbest stuff. A baby is gonna, the judge is gonna make him be with his mom.
Yes.
More than anybody, unless she's a bad mom.
And visitations from
If she's a bad mom, then you're right. The judges say you keep it more than she does. I don't think Hallie comes off as a bad mom.
Right.
And I'm gonna reiterate, you didn't marry her.
Yeah.
You have no claim over her.
That's true. He's not the dad.
At all.
He's not husband.
These men crack me up with this. You want to sleep with somebody, you want to have sex with them, and the women too. And then y'all want to play house, and then when a baby comes, all of a sudden, you feel like you get the same rights and privileges as somebody that's married.
Right.
You're not married.
You're not married.
You're not legal. So the law, they can't make exceptions. They can't go, well,
common law marriage.
She seems like she's nicer than him. So no, the mom is the primary caregiver. Unless you can prove that she's unfit.
Right.
And good luck with that, DDG.
It's gonna be hard, definitely, for her and her sister.
And as hard as you think she's making it for you, she can make it real hard for you.
Yeah, like you may not ever.
Real hard, because y'all be getting high and everything. She can really make it hard for you to see your son. So to go on the internet and complain, you are a moron. And I understand why you're a Drake fan.
He's still doing it though, right?
All of them are Drake fans. Academics, him, all of them. All dummies. Y'all all fit the same mold. It makes sense why you listen to him. It makes sense why you listen to his music. About a woman sneaking out her house. Don't want to tell her parents. And he's 37 years old. I can understand 20-year-olds listening to it. College students listening to Drake. I get that. But not no 40-year-old man. A grown-ass man.
So he a Drake lover.
Yes. But he young, but he too old now. He's almost 30 years old now.
Oh, so he's not in his 20s?
No. He's 27. He still is.
Oh, okay.
Make a left right here.
He is in his 20s. Okay.
But he's 27.
I just thought, when you said 30-something, I'm like, wait a minute. When did he get that age?
You got about another year to act like a fool. So before everybody start going, you too old.
So he is in his late 20s.
It's right here. Some people are, I think it's this house. Let me see. It's 563. I think it's this house. Let's see. Let me let her back up. Nobody coming. What is that? No, that's not 5. But just go down, I don't know what 5 is.
It's on the street though?
Yeah.
Because you had me turn down that
605. Is it getting bigger or smaller? 603, okay. It's 563. Here it is. Put your hazard lights on. Oh, you gonna go up in there?
Yeah.
Please leave at side door.
Sam Cunningham.
You saying names all on our thing?
That's what they're elected. Their sign says that. Well, that's sign in their yard.
I know, but our audience don't need to know that. Okay. Can you please request for some soy sauce? See what I'm talking about? Girl, bye. Leave at the side door. But yes, she got a pen. I'm gonna bypass that. How do I leave it at the side door and you have a pen? You see how people, y'all have to understand when y'all do stuff, y'all make it very difficult for drivers and stuff.
You think people know how to get out of the pen thing?
You don't think, you think they don't know how to do it?
I don't know. Is that something you would teach them or no?
I don't know.
I would say just get the pen.
See if she answer the door if you ring the doorbell. See if she answer the side door. Ring the doorbell. Let's see if she answer the door. You turn around so y'all can see. Ring the doorbell. She don't want to ring the doorbell. Even though it say a pen. Let me turn this back around. Can't confirm delivery pin. I'm gonna have to do can't confirm.
It's 2 doorbells. I don't know who that food belongs to. Somebody upstairs or somebody downstairs?
Customer can't find pin. I've left the customer.
This is probably another entrance to upstairs, maybe. Because it's 2 doorbells.
Okay. I would say go back to Belvedere. I'm gonna turn on Grubhub. So yeah, he's very immature. So I mean that it is what it is.
Turn left.
Yeah, head like you heading home.
Oh, I might as well go by my bank then.
What's at your bank? You gotta put money in? Oh, so go straight or whatever way you want to go. It'll probably ring by the time you get to your bank, but I turned it over. Anyway, yeah, he's immature, and he's almost 30. He's 27 or something like that.
Grow up, dude.
And nobody's saying that Hallie is a saint, but
it's not even if she wasn't one. You still don't dog your wife. You don't dog your baby's mother.
And then your son got to look at all of this when he get older. He gonna look at all this. He gonna look at what you said about his mom and how she not letting you see him.
I look at that.
He gonna see all of that.
Couples. I look at them whether they're married, whether they're not married, whether they've had a bad relationship, ugly, divorce, whatever. I look at how they mouth about each other in the public.
Yep.
The children.
And the way you
deal with that.
And what woman, these girls that's dating him, you stupid. He just got out of a relationship. I wouldn't be seen with him. Why would you want DDG now? He's immature.
It don't matter.
And the way he treated Hallie, he gonna treat you.
It don't matter.
You ain't heard her say nothing in public about him. So that makes another man go, I see how she is. She quiet.
She cool.
She don't say nothing. I like that.
She's private.
That mean I could hook up with her and she ain't gonna say nothing.
The car that's in front of us is just like this one.
Mm-hmm. So that was the latest with them. And then he wrote a song dissing her. You won't let me see my son. Some stupid diss song.
Dissing her.
Is it after Macquarie or before Macquarie?
It's after.
So some people are thinking that's a moron to do a song. You're just stupid.
To actually take time
to write a song.
To diss her.
If I was her, I would go to court. They keep telling him to go to court.
Really?
She need to go to court.
What would she go to court for, though?
Set boundaries. What days do you get them? What days do I get them?
Visitation.
Yeah.
Details.
Because he's not going to do it. I had to get my divorce because my ex-husband was a moron.
But no,
he would have stayed married for 25, 30 years if he could.
Tell why. One of the reasons why.
Why I got my divorce?
Yes.
Because he had already started a whole nother family with somebody. And legally his baby mama, she inboxed me on Facebook and said he not giving her no money or something like that. And she said, I don't care that y'all haven't been together. I'm gonna come after you for the money.
Legally, And
then I asked somebody. Yeah, I asked somebody, and they said, yeah, she could garnish your checks because you're his wife legally.
Do you not know this information? People, we need to.
Girl, I went down.
To reiterate that.
I went down to the courthouse the next week and divorced him.
Your spouse's kids out of wedlock. She can come, the baby mama can come after the wife for child support.
And then vice versa. If he would have died, I would have gotten his 401k.
Yeah.
Not even his kids or his baby mama. Because I was his wife.
You was his wife.
Yeah. So, and then his bills were starting to show up on my credit report.
That's another thing.
He had a hospital bill and it was on my credit. I said, what is this?
They will come after the spouse.
It was on my credit report.
Still married.
Dang, getting bumps, knocking this thing down.
It's a bumpy road here.
So I said, yeah, we got to get a divorce.
Yeah.
But he would have stayed married for forever.
Not even lift a finger to do anything.
So
when
you got to take care of
legally,
stuff. Even if the other person is a moron.
Yep, legally things, and you got to know your state laws. Each state is different.
Each state is different.
There's laws that the wife would get everything. There's laws where they both have to split it. If no prenup was signed, just a lot of stuff. And I keep questioning
and that goes for everything, even if you kill somebody.
Gun laws.
You need to know what the law is, because some states is more lenient on it.
If you kill somebody.
Some people get out 10 years and they kill somebody. And then some people go to jail for 50 years.
Some have the death penalty.
Some have the death penalty.
Know the laws in your state.
And your governor.
Yes.
He may not pardon you.
Yeah. If you live in Florida.
Or if you live in a conservative
you got
area.
You live in Texas.
So it just depends.
Governor Abbott.
Depends. So yeah, that's the latest.
It's interesting though, because it takes, I think too, even with all that's going on in the government, people's jobs cut, the whole thing with our economy and stuff, that is he gonna turn right?
Yeah, I guess, but he was real close. He couldn't even get past the other car.
He's a big car. He's a big truck himself.
To be trying to go past
gas gusher.
Oh yeah.
But I think I was trying to say, I forgot what I was saying. I lost my train of thought looking at him because you scared me because he came close. Was he gonna hit me or something? About all that's going on, just I don't know what I was gonna say. Honestly, I forgot.
You had said Governor Abbott, and you said something else.
It was along the lines of knowing the law in your state.
The gun laws, you said?
Everything. I don't even know where I was going.
If the governor
I was going a little bit different than what
that's
we were
why
saying.
You don't remember.
That's why I don't remember.
Well, anyway, what do you think you want to eat? Are you getting something while you out here, or are you getting something? You said you want McDonald's? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, because if it's McDonald's, it's near home.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Otherwise, if it's out here, it's something still that I can nibble on or whatever.
Police right here. I'm thinking of I saw on TikTok, police video went viral. They doing that Kendrick challenge, the one we did, the Super Bowl.
Our location, or is this some other?
This was in Houston, and they did it for recruitment.
Oh.
And it's gotten over 12 million hits, and they got a lot of people signing up to be police officers.
I thought you sent me links when I did something like that.
They got a lot of people signing up to be police officers.
So they did it. They not like us.
They did that Super Bowl thing, that Kendrick that we did.
Do they know how to do it?
You really want to do it? And they was holding up the sign like you really want to be a police officer? Well, get on it like that. When I'm stepping rapping on the beat. I was like, they using that for everything.
Send that to me.
I'm gonna put y'all off and then turn y'all back on. She at the bank, so I turn y'all on and bring y'all back. Okay, so yeah, so it's a lot of different people doing that.
But some of them are getting a lot of views than others.
Doctors, we got animals doing it, lawyers.
That one dog with the bell bottoms.
Priests.
The priest was doing it. You too.
Horses, nuns, everybody's doing that.
And some people getting dogged out because like church people. It was something you were talking about, not doing this one, but it was something else that we talked about the other day.
Oh, they doing that residual challenge from Chris Brown.
Oh.
Now, I had told you, I was looking at the different R&B guys do it. It's a Chris Brown song. And everybody's doing the guys are doing the challenge, women too, on TikTok.
This is really bumpy down here, just so you know.
On TikTok, just head towards home.
Okay.
On TikTok. And what?
This is about the big bump right over here.
They doing that residual challenge where they singing his song about the woman leaving him or something. And he I guess he did her wrong.
Song that's out, or
it's just a Chris Brown thing. And he feel like the next guy is getting all the good benefits of being with you, and he could have got all of it if he would have acted right and did what he was supposed to do, and he didn't. So I was watching all these guys do it, you know, Tank, all of them. Also people that's not famous people and unfamous people. And I said I saw J Moss. And I asked you, I said, is J Moss a gospel artist?
The last time I heard.
And you said yes. And I said,
he's related to the Clark sister.
I said, I feel like some of these gospel artists be doing these TikTok challenges. You need tissue again? I think some of them do these TikTok challenges because that's their way of singing secular music and getting away with it. All right, we back, y'all. So the other latest thing that's in the news is restarting my conversation.
You know how you freeze to move the thing, and people be going, they be wrestling and fighting and stuff, and then they'll come back on, they'll go, okay, look, what was we saying? Where were we at? And you didn't know that they was fighting in the background.
I might even leave the last thing on.
No.
So the last thing we was talking about was the J Moss situation. Like I said, I was going through TikTok, and I saw that the celebrities was doing what he called residual challenge. And it's a song that he has about he was treating a woman good or whatever, and made love to her, whatever. And then she went on to somebody else. And now this guy is getting all the benefits of her being a good woman. And his residuals. And so celebrities are singing the song, regular people are singing the song, everybody's singing the song. And so I was saying how I was looking at different celebrities, and J Moss, I saw his name and saw him doing it. And I was thinking, I thought J Moss was a gospel artist. So I felt like, I think a lot of times gospel artists, they'll do a song on TikTok that's a secular song, a song that can be played in a club.
Right.
And that's their excuse for doing secular music without saying they being a secular artist. Like, you can get on there, I was saying, like Kirk Franklin can dance off Michael Jackson or whatever, or sing a Michael Jackson song, but he's not considered a secular artist. He's still considered a gospel artist.
Right, his genre.
So I think they try to use like TikTok and stuff to get away with singing maybe a song they normally in their normal life wouldn't be able to sing, because people would be like, I thought that was a gospel artist and he's singing Chris Brown. But on TikTok, you can get away with singing Chris Brown because you're doing a TikTok challenge. So that was my whole reason of bringing that up. And do you think people kind of get away with that?
I think, like, what I was trying to tell you earlier with the Chris Brown thing. Now, was the messaging in the Chris Brown song kind of nasty or vulgar?
And not vulgar, but it's a song about him being with a woman and having a relationship, and then now she's giving all her goods and everything to somebody else. It's not a song that you would think a gospel artist would sing. Because some people, he's not singing about feeling on your booty, but it's still a secular song that you would play in a club.
See, and that's why I was saying earlier, as far as because of the artist that it is,
reading your fries, they cold.
The artist that it is, being Chris Brown, we know Chris Brown is not a gospel artist, and most of his songs are not always good messaging. So J Moss may already get slammed for just doing a Chris Brown TikTok. Now, if he did a TikTok with
Ribbon in the Sky, or
like a Stevie Wonder song that was about love,
right?
Maybe he won't get ripped as much,
right?
But because it's a Chris Brown song,
exactly,
he'll probably get more ripped.
But I don't think he's getting ripped. But I think that I was saying I think that gospel artists, they try to use that TikTok as a way for them to do secular stuff that they probably normally would never be able to get away with if it wasn't on TikTok. That's all.
Is this the same analogy? I'm thinking for some reason. It may be a different direction. An artist that's an actor having a love scene, that's an opportunity to go outside the marriage.
I think some of them might. Some of them might be like, this is my opportunity to kiss somebody else, or
it's my job.
Feel on another woman, or it's my job.
I won't do that anyway, other than that.
Exactly.
So maybe you're
right.
That's
how I'm looking at it. Like, it's your way of
I'm doing a TikTok challenge.
Right. It's your way to be able to do something you normally in your normal regular life wouldn't be able to do.
You wouldn't do no Chris Brown song at all.
No. Jay Moss would never get away with doing a Chris Brown song.
Right. So, like you said,
on TikTok, he could get away with it.
Because a lot of people... and
I'm not saying I think he's wrong. I'm just saying I feel like people let people slide because it's a TikTok challenge.
You saying he hasn't gotten slammed, though? I don't think people...
Yeah, people may not know who he is. If Donnie McClurkin did the residual challenge, would people say something?
Donnie McClurkin got slammed because he's a pastor, too. He got slammed for just making a comment about the halftime show.
Oh, he enjoyed the halftime show.
He said, I enjoyed the halftime show with Kendrick Lamar. Oh, pastor. Donnie, shame on you.
Exactly.
Really?
So that's all.
He didn't even do a TikTok challenge.
Right.
He just said, I enjoyed the show.
But if Yolanda Adams did the Kendrick Lamar TikTok challenge, would people be up in arms?
Probably.
See? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know why.
It's a secular song.
And his version of it in the show was the clean version.
Right.
So it was just but people can say, well, the messaging, he was calling Drake names and stuff, and that's not right. Isn't, as a Christian, the messaging should be loud and clear.
So that's what I'm saying.
Love your neighbor as you love yourself. But
if that is her time to do it, I would say she would do a TikTok challenge. Because some people would be like, well, that's a TikTok challenge. So that's all I'm saying. I think a lot of times they get away with stuff because it's a TikTok challenge, and they know they can't do it. They know they would get more backlash if it wasn't a TikTok challenge.
Right.
That was my only thing.
The TikTok challenge is using a secular, a non-gospel artist.
Now, from your point, what you were saying, if you're going to use the word loosely as secular, of course they sing secular music. I mean, if you do a Pepsi commercial, that's a secular song.
Yeah.
But that's not what I was talking about. But if I don't think anybody would look twice if Yolanda Adams did a Pepsi commercial.
Exactly. Now, they did look twice when she did Shaka Khan's song.
Right. Well, she talking about I can cast a spell.
I can cast a spell, secrets you can tell, mix a special
Put fire inside of you.
That's witchcraft. So if you're going to do a secular song...
That's the other thing. Why everybody keep talking about Beyonce being a witch, but nobody says anything about Shaka Khan's song? Yeah, which is obvious, blatant witchcraft. That tells you I don't care. I don't care if people think Beyonce is a witch. I like Beyonce.
Why would they say that, though?
I don't care if people think Shaka Khan is a witch. I like Shaka Khan. Y'all take stuff so serious. If I sung a song about the devil in a blue dress... oh my God, you singing about a devil. Shut up.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
It's like y'all be taking stuff so serious. And even if they are, so what? What does that have to do with me?
Right, you're being judged. But the messaging in the music, because there's songs that I listened to growing up. I didn't realize I was singing about a man leaving his wife.
And some gospel artists y'all listen to are witches.
I know.
And y'all think because they gospel artists,
they not living holy.
And a lot of them do practice witchcraft.
Yeah. A lot of gospel
have Jezebel spirits.
A lot of gospel artists are not living right, all holy.
But y'all don't say nothing about that. Y'all don't say nothing about
listen to their
gay artists. Y'all don't say nothing about them in gospel music. That's pretty much almost all the gospel music. So if you're going to talk about gay guys, I can name a lot of them y'all listen to. That's gospel artists.
That's true. That's true.
Shows that y'all watch where the guy who's over the show is obviously gay.
But some people can debate that, though. They can say,
he never came out.
The messenger, no, don't shoot the messenger, because the message is still okay.
So then isn't that the same as Beyonce? If she's singing a song I like that don't have nothing to do with feeling on somebody's booty,
don't kill the messenger.
Why can't I like the song?
Like the song. The song is a beautiful song that you can sing about.
And to be honest with you, we singing witchcraft songs. You just said Shaka Khan. You're literally singing I can cast a spell.
Secrets you can tell. Mix a special brew. Put fire inside of you.
How many of y'all singing that song? I'm every woman. So come on, y'all. We going too far.
I know.
And that's literally a song about witchcraft.
I know. But then
putting the hex on a man.
But you know what? We said all this to say, even if J Moss, because I don't know if J Moss is still singing gospel or not. And I do get it, like you're saying, that TikTok challenges is maybe an excuse to do something that you probably normally wouldn't do in the type of work that you're doing. But we not to judge is the thing that we're also getting at.
So he cleans air ducts.
Oh, okay. I don't really need them.
We do.
We don't have air ducts that's.
You're supposed to get it every year.
Oh, so I guess we can go across the street and ask our neighbor then. Be our way to introduce ourselves.
But anyway. But what?
Okay, I was just saying as far as God's mercy though, because sometimes we do things ignorantly and we don't realize it. And God will say, you know what, he wasn't even thinking that he was wrong. So I still love him. All
right, y'all. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Unless you want to pray, we done.
Father God, I thank you. I give you glory and honor, oh God. I thank you for your grace and your mercy towards us. A lot of times we may be doing things and make mistakes and maybe not even be aware of it. We may do things ignorantly. Like Paul even said in the word that he did. He was blaspheming the Holy Spirit ignorantly though. And you knew that. And you knew his heart was not trying to pull you down. And a lot of times we may be making mistakes on things we do in the world. Jay Moss, I don't know if he's still a gospel artist or not, doing his little TikTok challenges. But regardless of what we do in life, oh God, you're the final judge, and we're living our lives wholly for you, and for you to tap us on the shoulder if we're needing any adjustments or anything that we need to get right, but not man. We're serving you and not man. So we thank you. We thank you for the conversation. We thank you for the clarity that's needed. We thank you for the definitions. My sister and I have different opinions and ideals and stuff, but it's good that we can share it on our show, and other people listening to us may agree or not agree with either one of us. And we just thank you for that opportunity to share, to care, and then just to be liked as far as entertainment, oh God, and making people laugh. We give you glory and honor in Jesus' name. Amen.
All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See y'all later.